Hi, I'm Karen McCarthy, and it's time to Karen-ize. Today's Friday, and that's when I do some crafting for emotional health. Love to hear what you do for emotional health. I know a lot of people do like sports and hiking, things like that. I can't do the hiking anymore because I've got some breathing issues since COVID, but I used to love to go hiking. Anyway, today I am going to be doing some little mini Valentine Day projects that you could use in a tiered tray or on a little shelf. The first one's going to be this llama. He was in a pack of 3, I think at Walmart a couple of years ago in their Christmas ornaments. So he was a little Christmas ornament. He had this little pom-pom on him, but I took that off. I just kind of cut it off, so there's a little scar there. And I am going to just glue a heart there to turn him into Valentine's. So let's see, this one is painted on both sides. I have a whole bunch of these little wooden hearts, and I think that I got them from Dollar Tree a couple years ago. I took them out of their packaging and, oops, let me put this down so you can see what I'm doing. I took them out of their packaging and put them in a thing I got at the hardware store with little drawers in it for all my little wooden doodads. Just hold that for a minute. Okay. And then I'm going to take some of this, it's called Table Scatter from Walmart. No, not Walmart, Dollar Tree, sorry. I guess I don't have to cut it. It comes open like that, and then I can reseal it. So I'm just going to grab a couple of them and put them on the sides of his little blanket that's on his back. These are the same on both sides. Kind of make it look like little heart saddlebags, maybe. I don't know. One on each side, and then we are done. That's all I'm going to do to this little guy. He was cute enough on his own. Just kind of add some Valentine embellishments. And you know, if you wanted to use him after Valentine's Day, you could take your heat gun and heat those up and take all those little hearts off. Okay, so there's the first project. On to number 2. Number 2 is this little kissing booth that I got at Dollar Tree. Very cute, but I thought it just needed a little something. And sometimes that's as simple as, I dropped my pen, just adding some stitching. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to put a little heart here. Little hearts in the corners. Whoops. Well, got something. Glue webs, I guess you'd call them. I don't know what you call them. Okay, and then I'm just going to do some stitching. And you don't have to worry about it being precise. Kind of like my hand stitching, it's never the same. Just adds a little something to make it look more finished. And now I'm going to try not to get my hand on that in case that ink isn't quite dry. Do some up here. Okay, and I'm thinking we need something up here. Maybe I'll just do one line of stitching coming up. That's not very wide, so. Doesn't take a whole lot to turn something. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go very close to the edge there. I didn't realize that. Turn something that's just cute, but so-so, into something that's a lot cuter. There. Maybe I'll do a little heart here. And then do some stitching up around here. And again, that's really close. I'm going to go really close to the edge. I don't know how long it takes this ink to not smear, so I'm just being very careful. I thought this was really cute for a tiered tray. I want to do it on these little guys, but I don't know if I can. I'll bet I can take them off. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, I'll just try to try to hold them and do it. Because they're kind of wiggly. So I would love it if you would tell me where you're from, where you're listening from. And sorry, when I'm focusing, I'm almost like a little kid. I mean, I probably have my tongue sticking out of the side of my mouth too. I can't do something and talk at the same time sometimes. Love to have you subscribe to my channel, follow it, make a comment, give me a thumbs up. All those kinds of things help the channel kind of get off the ground. There, that's all I did, and I think it added quite a bit. Looks more finished. All right, so on to the next one. Okay, next project, I'm gonna make some tags. I put these tags on some of the handles on an antique cupboard of some sort. There's a word for that kind of cupboard, and I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, I have 2 handles that I just hang tags from. So I'm going to do Love is Home on one, and then to tie in with my little llama, they had this one. These are all at least 2 years old, so these are not things that you can probably still get, but you can make things like this on your Cricut. You can do this with stickers. In fact, I have some gnome stickers that I probably should do. I'm just gonna put this on my pant leg for a little bit so it's not too sticky. These are self-sticking, but we don't want them to stick too much. And then I'm going to do it at an angle because I just don't want to have to worry about it being straight. I'm going to do this one real quickly in, this is Shimmer Red. Getting kind of thick. It's getting kind of old, but I have a new one, so it still works when it's thick. Now all you do is just work this through the silk screen till you can't see that white showing through anymore. Wipe off the extra. And peel it off, and there you go. I'm not done with this, but I am going to let this dry. The shimmers take a little bit longer to dry, so I'm going to give that a little bit of time. Okay, now I'm going to do You're a Llama Fun. I love that, it's so cute. All right, let me get it fuzzed real quick. And I'm going to put him down at the bottom so I can get that straight just by following the bottom, because I'm going to put some stuff up at the top. And I'm going to do him, I'm going to do the words in a shimmer black, and then I'm going to do the llama, or maybe I should do the words in the shimmer orchid and the llama in black. So he's just going to be kind of black and white. I mean, I could go to a lot of detail and make his, and I thought I might make his little blanket a different color, but I will make him black. I'm just coming as close as I can to that. Wipe off the extra there. And again, I'm not talking because I'm really focused, really concentrating. All right, and then let me get another squeegee and do the rest of it in the orchid. I'm gonna have to get a different thing to do his blanket, because I don't think I can get this squeegee down in there without getting black on it. So let me go grab one of my, Jude, get away, buddy. I can't walk. He's, my little dog is 15, and he's going deaf and blind, and he kind of, I don't think he even heard me talking, because usually I have to go, Jude, really high-pitched for him to hear me, but he could see me, so he could get out of my way. But since the more he gets impaired in those ways, the clingier he gets, and he has to always be right by me. He's almost getting stepped on a lot because, I mean, he's like under my feet. So I have to be really careful and remember to look before I move. It's like having a toddler, only shorter. Okay, come on. I gotta get it really close down there. I maybe didn't get the right tool. We've got another tool that you can get really close, but there we go, I'm getting it. Okay. And then pull that off. Cute. All right, I don't think this one is probably dry yet. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I'm going to, well, first of all, I'm going to put the lids on my paints. My paste, I mean. Oh, this one is not a shimmer, so I'm going to put a little spritz of distilled water, and that just helps keep it from drying out because it's chalk paste, not paint, and it will dry out. Get my squeegees off of here. And I didn't make a mess on the rims of the jar, so I don't have to worry about that. You want to make sure that that's nice and clean so that it gives a good seal. Oh, I had some flaking going on. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do the stitching around the edge. And you can see my stitches, they're totally not even, but it's okay. All right, and then I think what I'm going to do, what did I do with them? They got buried. I have this table scatter that I think looks like there's two sizes here. Let me get it out here. Two sizes, so maybe I can do a little one down here. I'm just going to glue those on. All right. Super simple. This would be cute if you were giving a Valentine gift to use as the gift tag, because what's really cool is you can turn it over and write their name on there. And then they have the front that's decorated to use as home decor. All right, and then I've just got someplace in this mess I have some jute. But you know what? I'm not going to use the jute. I'm going to use this for the tag just because I think it'll blend in a little bit better. So I'm just going to put some string through there, make a knot. Yeah. This kind of knot, okay, we're gonna do it this way. Nope, we're not. I can never work these through. There we go. Oh, see, I should say, never say never. Okay, look how cute that is. So I'm gonna finish the llama and I'll have a picture again. You don't need to watch me make more stitches and that kind of thing. So I'll finish the llama and then put a picture of the two finished ones afterwards. Thought I better show you real quick. I did him a little differently. I have these, they call them sequin appliques from Dollar Tree, and they had this little flower. There's a unicorn, a star, and a butterfly also. And I thought that tied in really well with the crimson orchid. And then I just put one of the table scatters on top. And look how he turned out. I thought it turned out really cute. Okay, this project is just going to be a little block that we can use on a shelf or in a tier tray. This is just a piece of scrap wood that my husband had. It's kind of battered looking and kind of not dingy, I don't know, but it's going to work just fine. And I don't like wasting things, so he knows not to throw things away. So I'm just going to take some, and this is Americana Decor cream wax. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my brush, and I've got just like a stenciling brush. I'm just going to pounce most of it off. I'm just going to go around the edges little bit more. And just add some antiquing. You can put as much or as little on here as you want. And I try not to do it like in a regular motion so it looks like it was natural. I put a little bit more on the corners, wherever you think it would have aged. And then I'm just going to put some along the block itself, and it'll kind of blend in with that grunge. All right. And then I'm just going to, let's see, that is stuck to something, so I'm going to grab a paper towel here. I'm just going to kind of wipe it off, just kind of blot it. If you don't like the grunge look, you're going to hate this, but you don't have to do that on it. So it works. Okay, I'm going to show you how, if you're using a stencil and something like this that's obviously too wide for it, how you can do it. So I've got my, oh, let me put my lid on my, I was going to say, how can I lose the lid? I do that all the time. I'm going to use the Shimmer Orchid and Shimmer Black again. Or no, I guess this is just plain old black. So get a little bit of lint on it from my pants. I'm going to put the eye heart here, and then I'm going to bring you. I want to make sure I've got enough room. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do you first, because then I know I will have enough room. And I'm just going to line the bottom of the stencil with the bottom of the block. Get that on there, get all the air bubbles out. I'm going to do the words in black. A little bit more. Just going to scrape that on there, making sure I don't go onto the heart, because I don't want any of the heart there. Get all of the corners and edges. I'm really good at missing an edge. Scrape it off. Pick that up. Just move it over here. Now that's still wet, but I am just not going to, oh, you know, the hard part is going to be lining that up. I don't have the bottom of the block anymore. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, I'm going to do the eye in black. Just scrape off the extra. Put the lid on there. Where's my other squeegee? Here we go. Get some orchid and do the heart. Now you can do this, you know, you can do Cricut machines, stickers, whatever, but you know, using up the little scraps of wood is so cool. I mean, it makes everything so cheap because it's like free stuff, and it looks great. Okay, now I've got a little bit of space there, so what can I do that's creative to cover up that little space? Because I did get it too far away because I was worried about getting it on the Y. I wonder, let's see what I've got here. I have a little bitty heart. Oops, I already shut it up. Little bitty heart. I just don't want to get the glue on, or the sticky part on what's still wet. I'm going to come upside down here. I'll put another one. That's dry, so I don't have to worry about it. There. Oh, I think I'm going to need, do I need a third one? I'm going to decide when it's dry. I can take this and dry it with a hairdryer, but I don't want to do that while you guys are on. So I will decide if I want to put a third heart there, but see how easy it is to turn just a piece of scrap wood. And I didn't even paint the rest of it. This came painted on one side. I've done it just on the bare wood too, and it's really cute. So great way to use up scrap wood, either with these stencils or your Cricut or stickers. Maybe I have this one. Might do it with my little gnome stickers that I have. Maybe that'll be the next project. Okay, so I found another one that is painted, so I didn't have to wait for paint to dry. So I'm going to just antique it up a little bit, since it's already kind of grungy. That will disguise most of the grunge, like it was on purpose. Just gonna spread some around here. Not even gonna be careful. Get that big blob. And just take my paper towel and blot. If you don't like it, you can wipe it off. A lot of that's coming off. Okay, put the lid back there. I have these gnome stickers. They were from, I believe, Hobby Lobby, and they were so cute. So I'm gonna put, let's see, let's do the mailbox. And then these two little gnomes. They just barely fit on there. Maybe we'll put a little package. Nope, that's too big. That's a very big package. Yeah, that one's gonna be too big too. So maybe just this little heart over here in the corner. There. Just stick some stickers on and you're good to go. Really easy.